Would you like to learn an effective strategy to help you declutter, simplify, and stay organized? Then watch this video to learn about one of my favorite decluttering strategies that I know will help you. Welcome to my channel. I'm Maria, and if you're feeling overwhelmed and tired and would like tips about simple and healthy living, then spend some time with me. One of my favorite strategies that has helped me in so many ways as I simplify my life is the container method. I have heard it called by other names, but I know it by the container method. There are two ways to look at this strategy. The first way is to buy enough containers to hold your items. The second way is to use containers to limit your items. I tend towards the second way, but you need a little of both. First, you need to declutter your items. Start small, such as in the bathroom cabinet or pantry. Then after you reduce your items to the ones that you want to keep, find a container or space to house these objects. There are many benefits to this strategy, and I'm going to give you 7 reasons why the container method can help you in your decluttering and organizing journey. If you stay until the end, I will give you a bonus reason that has to do with simplifying, but also for prepping. So you don't want to miss that one. So first reason. Keeping your similar objects in one container or space will keep things organized. Sorting like items and keeping them together will bring order to all the items you have. For example, I used to have magazines in different places around my house, and if I wanted to read a magazine, I'd wonder, where is the Reader's Digest or whatever else magazine I was looking for. Now, I have this basket to hold all my magazine. I honestly don't have as many magazines as I did before I started simplifying, but for the ones I have, I know where to find it if I want to read it. Second, the container method will keep things in place. This reason sounds very similar to the first one, but this reason is for things that you don't plan to change location often. The basket of magazines can be in the living room or moved to the office. This reason is a little different because it's more about the location of the item staying put. For example, keeping your keys in one place, keeping your shoes on the shoe rack, or keeping your jacket by the front door. Next, having containers for items helps me keep track of inventory and prevent overbuying. Have you ever gone to the store and wondered if you have an item such as toothpaste and then you can't remember, so you buy the 3-pack of toothpaste only to find out that when you get home that you already have 2 tubes? That's something I was doing way too often. So for items that I know I need, I like to keep them in a container. That way I can visualize it and know that when it's full, I don't need any more and I can stop overbuying. Same with these clear containers for certain foods, such as for oatmeal, cereal, and even cat food. The fourth reason why the container method is so helpful is that it helps me to limit the amount of an item. It sounds similar to that last reason, but while that last one applies mainly to consumable items, this reason can also be applied to other items that maybe you tend to collect. I had a thing for vases when I was younger. I don't know why really. It's not that I received that many flowers. However, it was really hard for me to get rid of vases because I love having a variety of different sizes and types. So I kind of had too many. Now I have this space for all my vases. I told myself that whatever doesn't fit, I cannot keep. Or I need to get rid of one if I wanted a different one. And honestly, I really don't need all these either. But for now, the space will limit the number of vases I have. Is there an item that you have too much of or would like to limit? Share that item in the comment below and tell me if the container method would help you to simplify this item. If this video is helping you so far, please hit the like button. I have 3 more reasons to give you and then that bonus one, so let's keep going. Another reason that I'm finding very helpful as I get older and my memory isn't quite as sharp is the container method helps me to remember what I have and where things are. So combining the reasons I listed, having a space for things, keeping track of inventory, and limiting the amount of something according to the designated space helps me to picture the space, because when I put things away in those same spots, the repetition is helping me remember where things are as well as how much I have. The sixth reason for using containers is that if you move, it's easy to pack. We're not planning to move anytime soon. However, this method helped my kids when they moved into their dorm rooms during their college years. By using containers, they were easy to pack and then easy to unpack into their dorm rooms. And when they moved out, they just needed to pack their containers. So definitely useful when you know you will be moving around for a while. Reason number 7. This method helps others to help you stay organized because of designated space. By using containers for certain items for my parents when they moved into their assisted living space, not only was I able to help my parents stay organized and keep better track of their items, but also their caregivers could find things easier when containers were clear and labeled and easily accessible. What do you think of the container method? Have you tried it yet? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. So you made it through the 7 reasons. Here's a bonus one for those of you who would like to keep things simple, declutter, and organize, but also like to prep for emergencies. My bonus reason for using the container method is that it keeps your emergency supplies accessible and ready to use when you need them. Actually, all the reasons above can help you with your prepping supplies, but I remember when I was haphazardly keeping some emergency supplies all over the place and forgot what I had and justified buying more by telling myself that you can never have too much of a certain item, such as Band-Aids. However, you want to keep your preps organized and clearly labeled. Also, by having the designated space for your supplies, you will know that you have enough of an item, such as flashlights, so that you know exactly where to go when you need it. So there you have it. Great reasons for using the container method. And you don't need fancy containers. Sometimes shoe boxes work well, or just a shelf on a bookcase. If this video has been helpful to you, please hit the like button. And remember to subscribe for future content on simple living for a healthy life. For other videos on decluttering, check out this one next. Until then, remember to stay healthy and live simply.